Oh, what happened? Okay, it's working. All right, hello. That crazy Saturn Prince guy is back. All right. But I think I've been giving some pretty good spiritual teachings. I even been helping out the light worker. I hope the Lord's not fucking pissed at me. You know. You guys. I hope you understand that I've gone against the grain. Okay, I'm a rebel to our Lord. I'm a rebel. You understand? I'm not in accordance with our Lord because most people you're without. You're not of our concern. So by me concerning myself with you, I'm going against the grain. Okay. That's why I have the neck to carry the yoke, the rock into which the house is built, and the great redeemer of souls. Okay, that's why. Anybody didn't not aware of that fact. Okay, so now let's finish what I was saying. Okay, let's finish what I was saying. What I was teaching about. What were we talking about? I forgot. Let me go back here. What was this about? Oh yeah, clones. Okay, clones. Go back to the wonderful world of clones and reptoids and androids and all this wonderful shit that's going on here. Stealing our people. Yo, okay, like I said, watchers out there, we know that we get tired, it's hard for us to endure the it's hard for us to endure what we see every day. Quite a few of I've heard this mentioned quite a few times by the watchers. We're watchers, okay? You can refer to yourself as a watcher. We're watchers. Go back in any myth, any legend about Michael the Archangel, he is considered a watcher. Okay, he's the Lord of Hosts, and he's me basically. But it's still a myth. It's not really. It's a myth, but it's not. It's more of a specific myth or correct myth than others. Okay, let's get down to brass tacks here. Remember, okay, we left off when I was describing the difference between a shadow and a shade. Shadow and a shade. I know the difference. Okay? We cast the shadow. We accept the shade. Same thing with telepathy. You tell a path. You don't accept a path. You tell a path. Okay, we receive subliminal gnosis. That's what it's called. You want to come? If anyone, okay, any proper like real cult teacher will tell you. Okay, exactly the same thing I'm telling you. Okay, telepathic communication. You tell a path. That's what you emit, not what you take in. What you take in is subliminal gnosis, unless you really excel in spiritual development. Okay, that's it. So that was the lesson that uh, that was where we left off. Remember? Okay, clone conspiracy part 3. Now this is part 4. Okay, because it's a big issue. That's why I'm putting so much effort into figuring this shit out. Oh, that's another thing they call me in the hood. In the where I was from, the figure outer guy. Well, they don't say, they say in Spanish, whatever. Yeah, you can't. Some people, through the years, they realize that nobody can lie to me. That you know, that's why a lot of people didn't understand how I let the gang stalkers get away with what they did because they knew that I was playing stupid. I even told them, I said, I play stupid, to let people reveal themselves. If I don't fully understand what the hell is going on, I got to make sure I fully understand, because it's through us that justice is. Well, it's not through us that we. Sometimes we were designated to be the inflictor of the justice righteously from our spirits. Yeah, fucking, you better fucking believe it. Especially if they're called masters. Okay, okay, never mind this. Okay, listen. And the scapegoats. There's scapegoats behind scapegoats. Remember, scapegoat. Oh, this scapegoat over here. That's what the enemy does. Scapegoats hides. Always hides behind something. It's hide. Okay, they're deceitful fucking cowards. All right. I already explained the hierarchy. Boom. What do you got? You got the negative Zerber races, the gray monkey monsters, reptilians, and their allies, whatever, at the top. Trying to take over Earth. Now, how does it go down? Boom, who's the next in line? Jesuits, Black Pope, Men in Black, some other secret organization, way up there. Council of 13, whatever. Yeah. That's probably, who knows? I mean, that's probably not even right. Who knows? But no, I think Council of 13, there is a Council of 13. As a matter of fact, some of them are black. Some of them are black. And I believe I've seen a couple of these people, matter of fact. They're like pimps, they're just like pimps. They're gold and fucking nice shit, Armani suits, nice shoes, they're not walking around, just from fucking Walmart, okay? All right, let's get down to business here. All right. Okay. So, we finished off on Shadow Shade teaching. Okay. Okay, now, wrap our minds around it. Could it be true that... Did I already go through this? No. Okay, could it be true that everyone on Earth perished in a nuclear holocaust, and we have left a former frequency and entered into a different one? Okay, Watchers, prepare yourself to accept this reality. This may actually be the case, okay? I'm still growing with you, okay? I don't have all the fucking answers, alright? It's true that the elite consumed almost every single soul on Earth at one time, So let's say everyone on Earth died all at once, or within a short window of time. Okay. So this was a sacrifice to their power base, or sacrifice to their resource. Okay, we're a resource to them. We're like human corn. Okay, they grow us, manipulate. That's why the horse race called the Breeders' Cup, because that's all the elite rich scum people go there and say, the Breeders' Cup. Yeah, we're the breeders. Okay, they're breeding us. In their fucked up brain, they think they're like God. They want to play God. Okay, they want to create synthetic life. They want to elevate their throne above our Lord. Okay, impossible. Never. Only for a short period of time, Part of the wisdom of what is occurring is that it's possible that in the past I did, or someone similar to me, or observer races advocating for some of the elements of coalition, the former coalitions of Earth or Mars, because we came from Mars, I believe. Mars was just like here, got destroyed, then we moved. Okay, it's quite obvious to me. But not all of us came from Mars. That's only a segment of whatever. I'm not Martian. I'm Velon. I'm from wherever the fuck Velon people come from. Because I was a hominoid, I believe. And that's why they made the thing Coneheads of Saturday Night Live, because they're scorching the hominoids, okay? Because they know that we're the creators, not them. Okay, they're just a fucking bunch of losers. They appear, we're great, we got millions of dollars, and we got fucking bombs and planes and all this shit, but it's just temporary. They know they could never elevate the throne above God, but they always try, always trying. Yeah, I want to be better than our Lord. I'm better than our fucking creator allies. Never. Are you fucking crazy? I said, I told you, everybody. Listen, Ferocious Fantastic Four. Who's your creator allies? Do you know? I don't believe very many people do. I already stick. I'm not gonna keep fucking repeating myself. Forget it. Okay. So let's get back to business. So, is it possible they consumed all our souls at once? Through the process of our death and the manipulation of our DNA, we are not aware of this truth. Okay, so everybody died on Earth. They consumed all the souls. Boom, did whatever they did, and then, but we don't remember that happening because we got annihilated because we're not prepared for our death, so we get annihilated. Because all our life we're distracted. They're trying to move us in a certain way so they could feed off us as much as possible through our systems. I mean, through our, vices. The Watchtower, like, get high. So they feed off that shit, okay? We're human corn. Even the gangster ever told me that. You're like human corn. Those people are so disgusting, man. Okay. So if this is the case, then that's what they're doing, okay? That's the point of their whole game, I guess. And then, okay, where did the court jester come from? What is a court jester? Where did that myth originate from, or that whatever bullshit? What is that court jester? Okay, we're the court jesters. Okay, we're in the court. We're in the box. We're on the fucking checkered board, black and white checkered board. We're there. The pillars of Bozrah on the side, and it's masonry teachings. But I don't know I don't know what exactly you're teaching a regular person that goes into the mason. Probably just whatever they teach them. Okay, from what I can see, like, psychically or through the Cataracts, whatever, I see that the Masons are like the church. When you go to Bible study, what do they teach you? Just the surface teachings, that contain very little wisdom. It has nothing to do with the true alchemy, Bible, the history that's represented, the secret codes in there and all that. It has nothing to do with that. So, like I said, if my Bible study, the teacher that I go to, if he is giving a lesson and you give me the same lesson and give me a week to go over it, okay, my lesson is going to be totally different from whatever he's teaching. The people, when he teaches, people are like, yeah, enchanted with this gibberish nonsense. And then if I got up there, what's going to happen? The people, they're not going to be able to accept the information. They're going to get up and they're going to leave, and they'll never come back. Because I would shake their foundations of illusion so much that their psyche would begin to crumble, and they wouldn't be able to take it, and they'd have to run out of the building. Okay? That's what truth does to you. It destroys your ego, destroys our ego, our unrighteous pride, and our ignorance, our arrogance. Yeah, destroys. That's what the truth does. That's why the truth will always stand on its own. The truth is not supported by lies. The truth is not supported by myths well, it is supported by myths, but you got to know the wisdom. The truth is not supported by fairy tales and Jesuit made up characters. That doesn't support the truth. That supports their lies, their agenda, our misguidance, okay. It supports the development of our program systems too. And I'm glad that, who made me aware of our programs, like who connected me with that wisdom is that girl Destiny. Okay, she's not firmly connected with divine source. Okay, she's freelance, whatever she is. She's like a free spirit. She's like a benign soul, like spirit, like, so she doesn't feel the need, that spirit does not feel the need to be connected with divine source, because that's just the character of that certain structure. Okay, I'm getting off the subject here. Okay, so we know. Okay, we know about the vortexes are fake hell places. I already explained all that. Okay, that was reportedly created by Anubis. I was Anubis, so also Thoth talks about creating these vortexes and everything, and how to pull the energy out the air and use it to create the vortex. Okay, boom. That's part of our benefits of having a grid. And they use the grid too. I told you the obelisk, the gold dome buildings, the structures, sacred geometry. It's all a church is created like a machine to create energy to send it up to reptilian vortex. All that. It's all one vortex. It's all it's a little vortex, but it's also one giant vortex too. Okay. 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 I know who works there. Okay. I don't have to say who works there. I know who works down there. Who's doing what there. Okay. We know our supposed reality can be fractured by the smashing of neutrinos or atoms and possibly other types of terror weapons. Okay. First of all, you cannot detonate certain nuclear devices or certain devices or weapons without their grid being the way they want it, and the electromagnetic gravitational waves that are created by the position of our earth plane reality, space-time establishment or reality. Okay, I know that's a mouthful. Okay, so it's possible to fracture our reality. Okay, that's part of my theory of that we already died already, and that we've all been consumed and put in this fucking prison. Okay. So if you fucking consume spirit and you put it in a fucking prison, you gotta have a way to control that spirit once the body dies, the vessel dies, so you can still control it, like play God. That's what they're doing. They're playing God. Okay, they got in the way of us, of divine source, and their imposter divine source. Okay, that should be a pretty understandable explanation. Okay, so fracture make. Okay, remember I said too way back when, that we need to do this as well. And that's part of the wisdom of how to create vortexes, part of the wisdom of how to create side dimensions and safe places and sealed dimensions. We have sealed dimensions that cannot be opened by anybody. The only people that have the ability to open those dimensions, forcibly, would be, our true creator allies. I don't believe they would even give this wisdom to the observer races. Even the observer races don't have the wisdom to open these vortexes, okay? They don't have it. And they're not supposed to have it. Okay, now that we believe in keeping us, secrets, but sometimes you have to, for your own well-being, or the well-being of the creator allies, the races and their technology. Like I said, the V-Line are not going to come down and go, "Hey, great monkey monsters, let us tell you all our secrets," and that's not going to happen. They're not fucking stupid. Not stupid. They're like the fucking master universe. What am I talking about? Okay, so a huge nuclear holocaust may have actually fractured our supposed reality and created what amounts to a single verse or a prison. Okay, I just explained that. As the dimensions mirror each other. As when I did go down south, I told you, like, they say, "Oh, you halfway to hell," which is a lie. Okay. Or halfway to hell, or so I was told. And that's another thing that Donald Marshall says, is they lie to you. They'll bring you to astral realms and tell you you're someone else or somewhere else, or they'll bring you to some kind of movie set and tell you that you're on a fucking ship or whatever. Okay, that's what they do. They're fucking liars. Okay, so they tell you you're halfway hell. No, they're not gonna go halfway between the fifth dimension, fourth dimension, because that's going towards us. That's the wrong way. Okay, they're gonna go the other way. They're gonna go towards their allies. They're gonna take you halfway between the fifth dimension and sixth dimension. That's where that place is. It's not halfway between. Or it's halfway between a vortex. You can't go in the vortex. You have to go down south. You have to go half. You can't get. That's why the saying said you can't get there from here. That's where that came from. Okay, you can't get there to the vortex from here. You have to go around the blocks and through the fucking electromagnetic doors that they create with the telephone poles and telephone wires and all that bullshit. Okay, that's what people do. But you have to know like some little secret words. Okay, I'm not gonna reveal the secret words and all that shit, but it doesn't even matter because you're not gonna have the wisdom to know where the door is in the first place unless you're encompassed by them. And then if you're encompassed by them, then you already know the magic words to say. So, whatever. Right? And like I said, they change these phrases and they change these words and they change things as time goes on. So the wisdom that I have concerning what are the words, most likely has been changed since then because they know that I'm aware of that. So they'll change it, So even if I revealed it, it won't make a difference to them. It won't be a threat to them. Okay. So almost all the buildings look exactly the same. You're there, everything is the same as here. A mirror is just a mirror image. Okay. But it's like, okay, let me give you a little explanation. It's similar to Middle Earth, when you go from here to there. Okay. You don't go, let's say you're in a little car. Okay. When you go like this, you go like this. So, that's why Lionel Richie did the song Dancing on the Ceiling. Okay, so we're dancing on the ceiling. Once you go here, you're dancing on the ceiling. Our ceiling. Okay, whatever. That's why there's so many messages in music, guys, that we miss. Me too. Told you. I was listening to music, but I wasn't listening to music. Start listening to the music, man. There's so many messages, so much wisdom in there. Because these people are trying to, redeem themselves through, spreading a true message of salvation and the truth. Okay, that was the clause. That's why they call me Santa Claus, Satan Claus. It's not because, I got claws. Well, that too. That's part of it too. But Santa Claus because I'm the clause. It's the clause. It's the clause. Are you gonna honor that clause? Are you gonna take a chance and stuff for our name? And that's the only designation. Okay, I'm running out of battery juice. Okay, we're gonna stop there. Okay, that's good enough. Okay, y'all, that's Clone Conspiracy Part 4. Still got more to go. No, fuck, I'll just keep going a little bit. No, I can't because the battery's dying. Okay, so I gotta plug it in. And if I plug it in, then I have to turn it and I'll do good. Because every time I do it wrong and then it comes out sideways, And then you turn the phone and it still turns sideways, All right, no time for jokes, okay? When we reach a certain point of spiritual perfection, we become aware of the world soul, Then, what we see? Just piles of body parts of dead bodies. That's what I see before me right now. Just death. That's all I see is death. I've come to a point, that death is just all encompassing, It's just part of our growth, Okay, y'all. Well, light workers, keep up the good work. Please try to tell the truth. Okay, it's not a fucking production. You're not doing it to try to become famous or we're gonna receive our recognition and reward. From the observer races and from our creator allies. The time will come. Time will come. I know it's hard. We want to feel as though we're having an effect on the world, that we're making a difference, and that's just the way it is. All right, y'all. See you later. So long. We are the brave and true United we stand. Okay. Peace.